Coming up on Cedar Valley Today, local student athletes spend their weekend on the field. Also, e-cigarettes cause a child's death. And Wartburg is seeking help to stop the emerald ash borer on campus. This is Cedar Valley Today. Hello and welcome to Cedar Valley Today. I'm Christina Alexander. With sunny weather this past weekend, many sports teams had fans to watch them. The Cedar Valley community came together this past weekend for a soccer tournament. Cedar Valley Today's Austin Boyk has more on the story.
And with a blow of the whistle, it began. The 18th annual Waverly Shell Rock Soccer Tournament brings together 30 high school teams to play in a one-day event on May 7th. With 18 varsity teams split into 3 pools and 12 junior varsity teams split into pools of their own, the tournament brings together high schools from all around the state. Brenda Bazinski, who's had multiple sons play at Hudson High School, says that the competition at the tournament is always fierce.
Oh, it's great. The competition is rigorous. These teams are good. So we're going to have to really step up our game, and I think it's a great kind of precursor to your paths to state.
David Litterer, the head athletic director at Waverly Shell Rock High School, says this kind of event takes a lot of planning, and there's no other like it in all of Iowa.
It's probably the largest high school tournament in the state of Iowa for a one-day event that's out there. But we couldn't do it without this kind of a facility either.
Senior midfielder at Union High School, Braxton Rottinghouse, says this tournament makes a bigger statement and shows that Waverly Shell Rock is serious about its future in soccer.
They care about the sport of soccer, which is good because I don't know if many people really do, but yeah, it's a good image that they put out for the Waverly Shell Rock team in the whole town, I guess.
Litter says in the 18 years this tournament has been around, the team attendance has gone from 4 to 30, and having it at the Waverly Complex is a big reason why. Reporting for the circuit, I'm Austin Boyk.
Wartburg baseball has won the 21st Iowa Conference Championship. After defeating Coe College in 2 games on Saturday, the Knights took their 3rd regular season title in the last 4 years. This is coaches Joel Holst's 15th championship win. The Knights are in the top seed in the IIAC tournament later this week. 4 women at Wartburg have been chosen for the 2016 All-Iowa Intercollegiate Athletic Conference softball team. The team has at least 1 representative from each of the 8 schools in the conference. Wartburg's Erica Countryman, Kaylee O'Brien, and Mara Forsyth were chosen for the 2nd team. Christy Summer was given an honorable mention. This is the first time that any of the Knights have been chosen for the event. Coming up after the break, we take a look at one way a local company is trying to save the ash tree.
A car. A car gives you freedom. A new beginning. Room to grow. And in time, room to grow up. Your dream car evolves, and protecting it takes committed support. American Family Insurance.
Cedar Valley Crime Stoppers is looking for a man with many warrants. Antonio Farcia Fonesca, pictured here, is wanted for a probation violation and a failure to appear. Fonesca has a scar on his forehead and tattoos. Anyone with information is asked to call Blackhawk County Dispatch at 319-291-2515 or Cedar Valley Crime Stoppers at 855-300-TIPS. Wartburg is soliciting the help of a local company that can help keep the ash tree healthy and safe from emerald ash borer. Ash borers are a great threat to the ash trees on campus. Iowa Tree Services, the company called in to help, will be on campus treating the trees in the next few days. The process includes drilling a hole into the tree and putting insecticide into the tree. The tree will naturally absorb the insecticide with its water intake. The insecticide will only harm the emerald ash borer, so animal lovers need not worry. The number of kids under 6 poisoned by nicotine in e-cigarettes rose nearly 1,500% between 2013 and 2015. One child died from ingesting liquid nicotine. That's according to an analysis of calls to the National Poison Data System published in the Journal of Pediatrics. More than 90% of the kids swallowed the nicotine-laced liquid known as e-juice that is smoked inside e-cigarettes. Nearly half of the exposed children were under the age of 2. The study's senior author said the numbers of accidental poisoning skyrocketed because of the explosive popularity of e-cigarettes. Their use among adults in the U.S. doubled between 2010 and 2013 and tripled among high school students from 2013 to 2014. Concerns over a mostly unregulated industry prompted the FDA to announce last week it's extending its authority over e-cigarettes and other tobacco products like hookahs and cigarettes. And some tips to protect the kids: store e-cigarettes and refill products where kids cannot see or reach them. Do not use e-cigarettes around kids, and store the National Poison Helpline number in your cell phone or post it near any home phones. When we come back, we'll take a look at what's trending in the Cedar Valley.
When was the last time you got hyped up about your checking account? It's easy at State Bank. With Hype Checking, you can earn up to 2.04% APY on balances up to $25,000. Plus, get a free debit card with unlimited transactions, reimbursement up to $15 in ATM fees per cycle, free online banking, mobile banking, bill pay, and more. Get hyped up at State Bank with checking that earns you more. Open yours today. State Bank. Community-minded, customer-focused. Member FDIC.
And now a look at what's trending on your social media this morning. The Waverly Shell Rock High School Band will have their final concert of the year today at 5 in the afternoon in the Rada Auditorium. They will be performing the music performed at festivals throughout the year and presenting awards since its seniors' last concert. Waterloo police are warning people of an automated phone scam. A fake IRS company with a phone number out of Vermont is calling people in the Cedar Valley demanding money. Waterloo police say the IRS will always mail a bill first and will not threaten to involve local police. Call the U.S. Treasury Inspector General at 800-366-4484 if you think an IRS scammer is calling you. Iowa Works will be holding open interviews today for safari strawberry harvesting. The interviews will be held at 3420 University Avenue, starting at 10 in the morning all the way until 3:30 in the afternoon. Applicants must be able to bend over, work close to the ground, and work outside in all types of weather. The deadline to apply to take part in the Cedar Falls 2016 Artpalooza is fast approaching. Artpalooza is a one-day festival taking place on Saturday, September 10th in downtown Cedar Falls. Applications can be made online, and entries received after May 13th will also be charged a $15 late fee. And now let's take a close look at your local weather.
Are you a high school senior passionate about becoming a writer, producer, editor, or even a cinematographer?
Wartburg College's Department of Journalism and Communication wants students like you to join our award-winning creative community.
We've created a digital cinema and production program centered on real-world experiences, with a goal of helping you master digital skills in video, audio, and live production.
You'll have the opportunity to work in our digital production control room, live recording studios, and have access to our full line of digital cinema gear.
This program is designed for digital creatives who want to explore areas such as screenwriting, producing and directing, digital cinematography and lighting design, music production and digital audio recording, live video production and streaming.
We're committed to training the next generation of digital storytellers, For more information about Wartburg's Department of Journalism and Communication, find us online and on Facebook.
Water to Thrive, an organization focused on bringing clean water wells to rural Africa, is hosting a fundraiser at Wartburg's campus. Joining us now is Sophia Perez, a member of Wartburg College Water to Thrive, to tell us more. Thank you for joining us, Sophia. So first, can you tell us a little bit more about Water to Thrive and its goals?
Yeah, so we're a completely nonprofit organization, and all of the funds that we raise throughout the year will go to raising clean water wells in Africa. And the wells that we're trying to raise money for are $5,000 a piece. And so right now we're sitting at just under $10,000, so we'll have raised enough to build 2 hand-dug wells. And then in Africa, we hire people directly from the countries to build the wells, so it's some work for them as well. And the countries we work in are Ethiopia, Uganda, and Tanzania. And so our main goal is just to provide clean water so that families have the opportunity to do work, and then the children have the opportunities to go to school rather than walking miles a day to go get their water.
Mm-hmm. And now, why did you join this organization?
I joined because I had heard about it from a lot of people, but I didn't really know what it was about. I knew it was really new on campus, and I just kind of wanted to go to a meeting to see what it was about. And I loved the fact that it was completely philanthropic, and it was all like for a good cause, and that none of the profits stay within the organization itself. And I wanted to see that I was doing something that impacted everyone else.
That's awesome. Now, how did you come up with the idea for this event, and how long does it even take to prepare an event like this?
This one actually didn't take very long. We came up with it so we have a general member meeting every month, and we came up with it during our April meeting. And so in the span of about 30 minutes, we pretty much got it all planned out, like where we'd want to have it, the day, what a good time would be. And then from there, we just have to find the right people to contact in order to reserve somewhere on campus. And so that's usually what takes a little bit longer, just figuring out who the contact is. But overall, this event planning probably took about a day or two, not very long.
That's really fast.
Yeah, it is really fast.
Now, you mentioned Water to Thrive is a new organization. How long has it been around?
It's been on Wartburg's campus only for the last 3 years, but as an organization as a whole, I think it's been about 10. Mm-hmm. And actually, one of the co-founders of the whole, the national organization is a Wartburg alum, so we get to stay in contact with him too.
Okay, and now just tell me, there's also water problems in the U.S. Do you do something to help with that also, or are you just focusing on Africa?
We don't do anything like that. I'm sure there's an organization out there. It's just not something that we've become a part of. It's foreseeable for the future, but this organization is solely faced with those 3 countries in Africa.
Okay, well, thank you so much for joining us, Sophia, and make sure to sign up for the event at the Student Center today or tomorrow during lunchtime at the latest. We'll see you after the break.
As Wartburg alumni, we're proud to support Knights Athletics. And as First National Bank employees, we're here to serve you first.
McDonald's started testing garlic fries at some of its locations a few weeks ago, and the results are in. The people really like them. The fries sold out in a matter of days at restaurants around San Francisco. They're part of the chain's plan to try new things this year, like all-day breakfast and healthier ingredients such as kale. McDonald's stock is up more than 10% this year and continues to trade at an all-time high. The company says it hopes to add more than 1,500 new McDonald's restaurants in China, Hong Kong, and South Korea over the next few years. Thank you for watching Cedar Valley Today. Be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. You can also download Cedar Valley Today on your Google Play and iTunes store. Make sure to tune in on this Thursday for our last episode of the year. Have a great day, Cedar Valley.